Most of us are familiar with the Terracotta army of Xi'an in China. Those thousands of life-sized warriors standing in silent formation, guarding the tomb of Emperor Qin Huang for over 2 millennia. But few know that halfway across the world, on a sun-drenched Mediterranean island, lies another army of clay figures that rivals its Chinese counterpart in both scale and historical significance. In the heart of Cyprus, in a small village called Agia, Eirini, known in Turkish as Akdeniz, an extraordinary archaeological discovery was made that would reshape our understanding of ancient Mediterranean culture. This picturesque location in the Kyrenia district, nestled in Morphu Bay and currently under the de facto control of the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, is home to what has come to be known as the Cypriot Terracotta Army. Our story begins in the summer of 1929, when the local priest of Agia Eirini, Papa Prokopios, made an unexpected visit to the museum in Nicosia. He had apprehended a looter in his field and brought with him a curious object, the upper part of a 6th century BC terracotta statue. This seemingly small incident would lead to one of the most significant archaeological finds in Cyprus. The artifact immediately caught the attention of the Swedish Cyprus expedition, led by the archaeologist Einar Gjerstad. Recognizing the potential importance of the discovery, Gjerstad swiftly requested excavation rights and began work in Prokopios's field in November of the same year. What the Swedish team uncovered was beyond their wildest expectations. Just half a metre below the sandy surface, they discovered an astonishing sight. Around 2,000 terracotta figures arranged in a semicircle reminiscent of a theatre formation. These figures, dating from between 650 and 500 BC, represented a diverse array of characters: priests, warriors, common people, and animals. The sheer variety and scale of the figures were impressive, with the largest being life-sized. As the excavation progressed, it became clear that the site was not just a repository for these figures, but a sanctuary with a long and complex history. The archaeologists discovered that the Agia Eirini sanctuary had been in uninterrupted use from the late Bronze Age, around 1200 BC, to the end of the Cypriot Archaic period. The earliest phase of the sanctuary consisted of a complex of rectangular houses made of mud bricks on solid stone foundations. These houses were arranged around a large open courtyard, with different areas serving specific purposes. The western and northern houses likely served as residences and storerooms for the priests, while those in the centre and south were used for cult purposes. The complex housed cult objects such as offering tables, large pithoi, storage jars, libation vessels, a stone cult axe, and terracotta bull figures. The nature of the offerings and the arrangement of the objects suggest that the cult was dedicated to agrarian deities who protected crops and livestock, symbolizing fertility and abundance. Over time, the ancient sanctuary was covered and buried underground, and a new one was erected on top. This new sanctuary differed from the previous one by being an irregularly shaped open temenos, surrounded by a peribolos, priest's garden or orchard. Numerous terracotta offerings, mainly bull figures, were found in this new enclosure around an altar covered in layers of ash and charred remains, suggesting the practice of blood sacrifices. During the Cypro-geometric III period, the sanctuary underwent another transformation. The walls of the peribolos were raised, and a new rectangular altar was erected, displacing the old offerings to a nearby deposit. The votive offerings also evolved, now introducing anthropomorphic figures and minotaurs alongside the traditional animal figures, indicating a growing anthropomorphization of the venerated deity, who also began to be seen as a warrior divinity. The peak of the Agia Eirini sanctuary came during the Cypro-Archaic Atharist period, when the temenos was expanded to accommodate more structures. Two of these, in the southern part, probably served as enclosures for sacred trees, a feature reminiscent of Minoan culture. Here, figures with bull masks, interpreted as priests, were found, providing clues about the cult's rituals, which included music, as suggested by the numerous figurines with tambourines and flutes. The offerings continued to be mostly terracotta figures arranged in semicircles around the altar, with the smallest ones placed closest to the altar and the largest ones behind, so that all were visible during ceremonies. The deity to whom the sanctuary was dedicated and under what form it was worshipped remains unknown. Archaeologists believe that an oval stone or beetle found in the most recent layers may have been the cult object, being transferred from one phase of the sanctuary to another as it expanded. At the beginning of the Cypro-Archaic II period, the sanctuary was repeatedly flooded, leading to its eventual abandonment around 500 BC. However, there was a brief revival of the cult in the 1st century BC, although on a much smaller scale and with fewer resources. The site fell into oblivion until Papa Prokopios unknowingly cultivated corn over the ancient terracotta sculptures. The looters, however, must have known that something valuable was buried there. Their fortuitous discovery thus led to the revelation of one of Cyprus's and the Mediterranean's most important sets of archaeological artifacts. In 1931, half of the objects found were sent to Sweden with the permission of the British colonial government. Therefore, many of the terracotta figures discovered at Agia Eirini are now in the Medelhavsmuseet or the Museum of Mediterranean and Near Eastern Antiquities in Stockholm, where they are displayed as a testament to the sanctuary's glorious past, Cyprus's rich cultural heritage, and the work of Swedish archaeologists. The other half remains in Cyprus, housed in the museum in Nicosia on the island of Cyprus. This division of the finds reflects the complex history of Cyprus itself, an island that has long been at the intersection of different cultures and powers. It also raises questions about the ownership and display of cultural heritage that continue to be debated in the archaeological community. The terracotta army of Agia Eirini stands as one of the most remarkable archaeological discoveries in the Mediterranean. Its significance lies not only in the sheer number and quality of the terracotta figures, but also in the insights it provides into the religious practices and artistic achievements of ancient Cyprus. Moreover, the Agia Eirini finds showcase the skill of ancient Cypriot artisans in creating large-scale terracotta sculptures. This challenges previous assumptions about the capabilities of local craftsmen and highlights Cyprus's important role in the artistic developments of the ancient Mediterranean world. From its accidental discovery in a farmer's field to its current status as a world-renowned treasure, the terracotta army of Agia Eirini continues to captivate archaeologists, historians, and the public alike. As we marvel at these ancient figures, we're awed by the power of archaeology to connect us with the past, offering insights into the beliefs, artistry, and daily life of ancient Cyprus and its place in the wider Mediterranean world. The tale of Agia Eirini is also a reminder of the surprises that may still lie beneath our feet. Who knows what other wonders might be unearthed on this island of Aphrodite, this crossroads of civilizations? In the end, the terracotta army of Agia Eirini stands not just as a collection of ancient artifacts, but as a bridge across time, connecting us to the hopes, fears, and beliefs of people who lived thousands of years ago. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey through time, exploring the remarkable terracotta army of Agia Eirini. We hope this glimpse into ancient Cyprus has sparked your curiosity and deepened your appreciation for the wonders of archaeology. If you've enjoyed this exploration of history, please consider subscribing to our channel for more intriguing stories from the ancient world. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Your support helps us continue to unearth and share these hidden treasures of human history. Until next time, keep wondering, keep exploring, and remember, the past is always closer than we think.